Yo, we on the way to the gym ski. We got upper body today. I know it seems like I'm always saying upper body, but I only got 2 different days. It's an upper day and a lower day. I got an upper A, and an upper B, and a lower A, and a lower B, to keep some variation in, but it's only 2 real days that I have, so of course it's always gonna seem like I'm in upper body, but that's just how it is. I'm gonna do some weighted pull-ups today, and then I got some incline press. And to be honest, dog, I'm not even supposed to be lifting at all, but I'm really not supposed to be lifting heavy for sure, but come on, because the procedure that I had on my mouth, they told me not to. But bro, I was making so much progress, and I just feel like I was just looking forward to going hard this week in general, because I've been getting better on the bulk, making progress with that too. So to think that I'm just not gonna lift heavy, not ideal for what I got, my goals. So that's just the devil. That's just haters trying to stop me from persevering. That's how I'm looking at it. So I will not be taking that advice, to say the least, and I'm gonna be lifting some heavy weights today. You feel me? So I think everything gonna be fine. And if not, I deal with the consequences. But hey, we finna see, man. But that other stuff was not an option. We got PRs to hit, we got goals to hit, and yeah, I just feel like lifting heavy, bro. So that's what we gonna do. Why not? But yeah, so I'm about to pull up here, and so next time y'all see me, we finna be locked in, man. Let's get it. So I started with these weighted pull-ups, man. Y'all already know the vibes. Was really just trying to, control the weight, get a good stretch, and actually squeeze my lats and my back when I get to the top. This movement right here, bro, if you want thickness in your back, definitely do weighted pull-ups. Lat pull-downs are cool too, you feel me? But it's just something about weighted pull-ups that give you that thickness. After that, though, we moved on to these incline press. Yeah, felt good. Started with the hundreds for my first working set. Just trying to make sure I'm going as far down as I can. Don't skip the bottom half of the lift, bro. If anything, you want to skip the top half. You don't really want to skip no half, but skipping the bottom half, bro, you missing out on a ton of chest gains. But yeah, this is my second set here. Wasn't supposed to go up, but I said, why not, man? Bump it. So that's what we did. Got the 105s here. As you can see, I'm still controlling the weight. Don't just let it fly around. If you can't control it, throw it back on the rack, man. But yeah, so I failed at about 5, not really complaining. That's a PR for me, you hear me? So after that, we moved on to the shoulder press. Same thing, bro. I like to touch my shoulders as a cue. And what that does is, you making sure that you're getting to the bottom half of the motion of the lift, because if not, you're just going to be prone to shoulder injuries. And I know you don't want that. A lot of people, they just like to do the top half, which, your shoulders are going to get used to just staying up there. So, say, for instance, especially if you lift it heavy, when you come back down, say, for instance, you coming down on the eccentric, but you can't control it because the weight is too heavy. you basically gonna be prone to injury because you're not used to the tension at that point of the movement. So yeah, just get good at getting that full stretch. Your shoulders gonna be less prone to injury, and they're gonna grow way more. After that, we moved on to these incline curls. I went up, last few sessions, I've been doing 35s, but the 40s was looking good today. I think they was calling my name, so I went and grabbed them. But yeah, man, just here, you feel me? Same thing, getting that deep stretch and then squeeze. You know what I mean? Because, that's how you going to get that blood flowing to the bicep. I like doing these on a lower incline, so 15 to 30 degrees, that's the sweet spot. After that, though, we moved on to these little chest flies. Yeah, man. We supersetted these with some rear delt flies because we on the same machine, so why not? Why waste time when we got a 2-in-1 right here? So that's what we did. With these, focus on getting that deep stretch, and then when you get to the top, bring your elbows in together. You feel me? So your arms kind of straight. And what that does is it keeps the tension on your chest, because I guarantee if you do these wrong, you're going to feel it in your bicep. And it's not going to be a good feeling. It's going to be a feeling like your bicep for the tear off. And I don't think you want that. A lot of times a bicep tear happens when you're doing another movement, but you're doing it the wrong way. I mean, of course it happens on preacher curls a lot too, but, this is one of the many ways that, your bicep can tear. But yeah, with these rear delt flies, you just want to grab your handles or your wings, as I call them, and then just fly far, far away from the gym, because we don't need you here. Nah, I'm just playing. But with these, just, keep your arms relatively straight, especially if you're on the machine, and, get that full stretch. Your rear delts are working the most when they're in the stretch position, so definitely don't skip that part of the movement. And then I like to go back and squeeze my rear delts together, but, you can just go back to where you feel comfortable. After that, we moved on to these dips. Great movement, one of my favorite movements. It's a compound for your upper body, just like a pull-up, just like a squat. You feel me? So don't sleep on it. I like to put my feet out in front of me a little bit, and what that does is it helps minimize the shoulder discomfort and shoulder pain you have when you do these. But yeah, man, these definitely gonna add some mass to your triceps and some to your chest too, depending on how you do them. But after that, we moved on to these overhead cable extensions. With these, we just focusing on getting that deep stretch and squeezing once we get to the top. You do your push downs, you do your dips, you do your standing regular tricep extension, but you still got to add in an overhead extension, because we got to target all heads of the tricep. And so that's what that does. It allows you to have some variation. So, doing more than one angle of, tricep work is just going to be beneficial for your gains. You feel me?